Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a bonus reading for all signs. So I've decided to do a random bonus reading for you all, which is going to be about the next 6 months for you, what you can anticipate, what you can expect in the next 6 months. And I will be going through all the signs, okay? So each and every sign we're going to be going through, and I'm going to be doing mini readings for your sign for predictions, okay? I'm also going to be pulling some cards about your finances. So this can be about your finances. It can be about your love life. It could be important messages that you need to know from ancestors, important messages in general. And I'm also going to be seeing what you're going to be manifesting in the next 6 months. Now, of course, these readings are general, and because they're predictions, of course, they're not going to resonate with everyone, but there will be some sort of important messages that you may need to hear. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And the other thing I want to also mention is there will be a link below in the description box where I'm going to go a lot more in depth about you and your person. So if you are somebody who, let's say, you're in separation, or, you just want to know how your person feels, how they're viewing you, what actions they're going to take, I'm going to be doing a full twin flame soulmate reading in the extended, and that will be linked below. All the details about that reading and what you get in that reading will be linked below in the description box. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start off with the sign of Aries. Of course, if you are someone who wants to just skip to your sign, there will be timestamps below, either in the description box or in the comment section below. And also, one thing I also want to say is do comment below and do like the video. Do hit the like video. If you like readings like this, if you want more readings like this on the channel, comment and let me know what you think, why you like these readings, why you want more of them. And by hitting the like button, don't forget to hit that like button, because by hitting the like button, it also lets me know that you like these readings and that you want more of them. Okay. So without hitting the like button, I'm not going to know if you like this reading or not. And it also helps other people find the reading. Okay, so do hit the like button right now for me. I would really appreciate that. I also want to mention that we're about to hit 500,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you all for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate your support. Doing this for 2.5 years has been amazing. So thank you for your support. Hit that like button and let's get started. So Aries, next 6 months for you. What does Spirit have in store for you in the next 6 months? And do check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Okay, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, Aries. Ooh, you have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups. It looks like for many of you, there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are coming in the next 6 months. I do see for many of you, you're going to be moving into a new direction. And it looks like there's going to be some sort of opportunity that is going to be coming into your life. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Swords. Okay, so for many of you, I feel like, over the next 6 months, a lot of you are going to be releasing yourself from something. There's something in your life that's been holding you back for quite some time. It could be a relationship. It could be, job, something here that you've just been, you've just been feeling really stuck. And I really do see that things are going to open up for you, okay? Primarily because for many of you, there's going to be options. I see something here about you setting something right with someone. I feel like you maybe had some sort of issues with a specific person, in the past. And it looks like for many of you, there is going to be a new opportunity to get clear on something here that happened. I feel like there was a missed opportunity in the past with a specific person that you were dealing with. I do feel for many of you, there is a very important message about a soulmate, okay? You attracting someone. I see this in the springtime, maybe around your birthday, closer to the end of April, maybe May. It looks like you're going to be meeting someone, but I'm also getting that there has been a lot of pain because of some sort of deceptive situation that happened in your life. So, you have the 5 of Cups here. and you have the World. So if you've been in pain, if you've been feeling really sad because of some sort of situation that failed, I feel like a lot of you are going to be releasing that, okay, you know, over the next 6 months. So there's something here about you releasing something and needing to maybe make, you know, set something right within yourself. So if you had some sort of issues, you know, with, I don't know, a specific person, maybe they weren't honest with you, or they lied, or they cheated, I feel like you're going to be setting something right here. We're going to find out, you know, what it is that you're going to be setting right here. I do feel for many of you, there is going to be a new direction that you're going to be taking, because I do feel, you know, there was a missed opportunity, or there will be a missed opportunity. But the reason why this missed opportunity is happening is because this is not what Spirit wants for you. There's something better that's coming in for you. So I do see you getting to this point of, you know, realizing that something here is no longer, you no longer need to hold on to it. Okay, that's the main thing that I'm seeing here. It's like a lot of you over time, you're going to realize, like, why was I holding on to this pain, or why was I holding on to this situation? Why was I allowing it to hold me back? And once you release that, once you fully, you know, move forward and release that energy, something new comes in. Okay, so let's do some clarification and let's see what's going on. So the first card I'm going to clarify for you is the Page of Wands. It's really jumping out at me. I feel like you're going to be moving into a new direction. And when you decide to move into a new direction, it looks like an opportunity comes in for you, maybe an offer of love. Okay, so the Prince of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You see? So your biggest challenge for many of you over the next 6 months is going to be the fact that you're still holding on to something. And I did mention that intuitively. So I'm feeling, Aries, you know, you have to ask yourself a very important question. What are you still holding on to? Okay. Are you still holding on to the fact that somebody here rejected you in the past? Are you still holding on to the fact that, you know, is it your mind? Do you believe that you're not able to attract love or attract the person that you want? There's something here about an opportunity that's coming in for you. I feel like this opportunity that's coming in could be with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also getting that Spirit, okay, has a very important message for you with the Justice card. There's something here about, like, you know, something in your life needing to be brought back into balance, and it could be within your mind, it could be within your emotions. So there's something here that you need to release, okay? And it may be difficult for you to release this situation because of something here that happened in the past, okay? Tell me more about what the Justice card's all about for Aries. Yeah, this has something to do with your past, okay? So we have the Justice, which is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is showing up twice in your reading, which is telling me that there's going to be plenty of options for you. There's going to be plenty of options. But the reason why something here needs to be set right with someone from your past, okay, either releasing some sort of negativity or some sort of pain, it's because you're actually holding yourself back from receiving the love or receiving the opportunities that are coming in. So a lot of you are going to be thinking about that. You're going to be thinking about maybe some sort of missed opportunity that happened with somebody here from the past. Let's take a look at the Romance Angels. Yeah, there's something here about you talking with someone from your past with the Ace of Swords, okay? So there could be somebody from your past that's coming back in the next 6 months. A lot of you may be manifesting this, but I think the reason why you're manifesting this person from the past in the next 6 months is because a lot of you want to energetically release them. Because there's something here about you feeling blocked when it comes to love. It's like you want to move forward or you want to attract love, but you know, if you still have some sort of unresolved business with someone here from the past, then that may be something that's holding you back, okay? Yeah, get to know each other. So there's somebody new that's coming in. But again, you know, the ability to attract this new person, yeah, so there is a reconciliation. So I feel like the next 6 months for you, Aries, has a lot to do with you releasing someone who really, yeah, see, free yourself. So there's something here about you needing to free yourself. you need to free yourself from someone here from the past, okay? So if you've had, you know, trauma, negativity, bad experiences with someone from the past, Spirit is saying, okay, now it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to recover. It's time for you to release this situation, okay? Because what is coming into your life is the 10 of Cups. And this is what we have here, get to know each other. So a lot of you are going to be attracting like a soulmate, a twin flame here. But if you're still holding on to resentment, pain, struggle, the only thing that's doing is holding you back. You see 8 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck here, you have, this could be the one. This could be the one. So let's see what else. Tell me more. What else does Aries need to know for the next 6 months? Okay, it says palm tree, stability, security, prominence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So yeah, there's something here about you being open because stability is coming into your life. And we have the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So there's something here about you needing to release one relationship that really wasn't good for you. I feel like you could have found out someone was cheating, lying, someone here didn't appreciate you. And now, you know, it's about you working on yourself. Once you work on yourself, you're going to be able to attract that new love that you want. Okay, so that's what you need to be ready for. Let's look at your finances. What's the important message for Aries about their finances? What is the important message here for Aries? Okay, we have spiritual teacher. Yes. So a lot of you, what Spirit is saying is you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So some of you need to start classes, maybe spiritual classes. You know, there's something here about you being a spiritual teacher, taking the experiences that you've had within your life to help other people. Okay, that's how you're going to transform this energy and release it. What else are you manifesting in the next 6 months? What are you manifesting in the next 6 months? Ooh, healing. Yes, look at that. You're going to be healing in the next 6 months. Okay, and it says true healing of the mind, body, and soul. So the next 6 months is about you freeing yourself finally from something here that's been holding you back. I feel like whatever has been holding you back has been blocking you from the ability to find love. But once you actually go within, release that, start working on yourself and improving yourself and disconnecting yourself from maybe this person from the past, healing and forgiving, that's when you're going to be able to be open to love and the changes that you're looking for in your life. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. We're going to move on to the sign of Taurus now. Okay, so make sure, if you're just tuning in, make sure you are hitting that like button for me so that you know, I know that you like the reading, you enjoy the reading, and other people can find it. Okay, so Taurus, we're going to be looking at the next 6 months for you. What can you expect in the next 6 months that's coming into your life? Let's see, love, career, finances. So Taurus, I feel like for many of you right now, there's something here about you being at a standstill in your life. It's like you're at this point where you're like, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure, you know, how I'm going to move forward. I feel like if there's been a very dark time in your life, that's going to change, okay? But you have to remain positive. There's something here about you remaining positive, not allowing negative thoughts to cloud your mind or make you feel down, okay? Emperor and the Princess of Pentacles. There's something stable that's coming into your life, but the question is, are you open to it? Are you open to this stability? You have the Judgment, the Five of Swords, and the Strength. Yeah. So remember how I was saying a lot of you have been going through maybe some sort of battle. You've been, you know, a lot of you have been going through, I don't want to say negative cycles, but you've been experiencing maybe something here that's been really difficult for you to overcome. And Spirit wants you to realize that going through this dark time is part of your evolution. It's part of your change. So there's something here about you building strength. Wow. Look at this. There's going to be a brand new beginning for you that's going to happen in the next 6 months. A lot of you are finally going to be walking away from some sort of painful situation that really hurt you on a very deep level. It really broke you. 5 of Pentacles. I do feel someone here is going to come back. This person's going to come back when you start to move into a new direction. It is someone from your past is what I'm seeing here. This is someone here that, you know, really affected you on a very deep level. But you know what I'm seeing here in the next 6 months for you, Taurus? If you have been in this dark place because of some bad experience that you had with a specific person, this person will come back. And there's something here that you need to be prepared for, okay, in the next 6 months. So you're in this dark place, right? You're coming from this dark place. I do feel a lot of you are hiding your emotions. You're acting as if your life is stable, but in reality, it's not. And Spirit is saying you need to go through this process. Okay, you need to go through this process. I'm seeing a brand new beginning that's happening for you. If you take a look here, Ace of Cups and the Fool, wow. There's a brand new beginning that's coming in for you, like new love that's coming in. You have to be open to it though. You know, the 3 of Pentacles is about cooperating, being open to maybe the opportunities that are coming in. I'm also seeing that you should take your time in the next 6 months when it comes to new love, because for many of you, when you attract this new love into your life, what I see happening is it's like you attract this new love, and we're going to clarify and see what this new love is all about for you. I'm really strongly getting that you're still going to be holding on to some pain, but you're slowly over time going to release that pain, right? Because you have the 10 of Swords here. And if you look at the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, just take a look at these 2 cards, you're going to see the 10 of Cups. It's like you're going to be releasing all that pain. You see how the white light is coming from the heart center. This is about you releasing something. So the 8 of Cups is about you finally releasing something, freeing yourself. So if you've been feeling pain, if you've been feeling trauma, that's not going to last forever. There's something here that you still need to learn from this situation. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords. Let's do some clarification for you. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. Okay, so the 5 of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Magician, the High Priestess. Yeah. So right now, Spirit is talking about something that happened to you in the past. There was a power struggle. I feel like a lot of you didn't think that this situation would go this way. And I'm really getting strongly here, it really hurt your heart. It really affected you, okay? So somebody here maybe did something that created a lot of pain, lies, cheating, you know, being very egotistical here. There's something here about someone always wanting their way. And a lot of you really were hurt by this, okay? You were really affected by this, but Spirit is like, you need to tap into your intuition. There's something here that you need to realize about this experience, because this experience is meant to help you grow. It's meant to really fully help you tap into your strength. Okay, so this is what you are coming from. You're coming from this and you're moving towards, you know, getting back to who you are, getting back to this King of Pentacles, getting in touch with your emotions is what I'm seeing here. So I do see in the next few months, you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to be tapping into your emotions. I feel like you've been running from your emotions, or you've been avoiding them, and that's something that you need to confront. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. What's the important message here for Taurus in the next 6 months? What's the important message for Taurus in the next 6 months? Okay, so the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. What? Okay, so here's the thing. When you start tapping into your emotions, when you start to find stability within yourself, because that's the test, right? The test here is, no matter how much someone hurts me, no matter how much someone causes me pain, I'm still going to get up. I'm still going to work on myself. I'm still going to improve myself. There's something here about you being open to crying, because crying is going to help you release the pain. This is about you releasing something, okay? And once you finally do that, I do see maybe somebody here wanting stability, wanting a relationship. I'm seeing a long-term commitment coming in for the next 6 months. This person who's coming in is going to help you move into this new direction, okay? So when you meet this new person, I feel like somebody here from your past is going to come back. Okay. When you meet this new person, you finally start to move forward. And that's a theme. That's a common theme. You know, whenever we start to work on ourselves and we start to move forward, it's like somebody tries to come back. because they feel that you've increased your energy. You're now evolved. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Let's find out more about this, this new love that's coming in. Wow, Taurus. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. You have the Sun and the Justice. So it looks like for many of you, I'm really strongly getting this new person that comes into your life is going to help you set something right within yourself. The Justice card is about the divine, spirit coming into our lives and setting something right. So if you've, if you had a bad experience with someone from the past and you gave to this person from your heart, from your soul, and things didn't work out, there was lying, there was cheating, this person didn't appreciate you, Spirit is going to bring you someone new. And it's going to illuminate your life. So this is something that you need to be prepared for in the next 6 months. I do see this person coming back from the past. Okay. Someone here is going to come back from the past, but they're coming back from the past, not because they want to be with you. I think there's something here that you still need to release. Tell me more about this person from the past. Someone who ghosted you or left you. So if someone left you or ghosted you, they're going to come back with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's somebody, some of you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is going to come back, but they're going to make very clear why they left or why they disconnected. I do see an apology in the next 6 months. And you have the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying the reason why this person's coming back is because they're going to release you. They're going to set you free. There's going to be forgiveness. And that's the part, the healing and the forgiveness is very much needed. That needs to happen, right? In order for you to move forward. I do see a commitment for you in the next 6 months. You have the Hierophant twice in your reading. Okay, let's find out more. What else does Taurus need to know? Very soon, yeah. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. There's new love that's coming in very soon. You're going to be attracting someone else, someone new. You need to prepare for it. Playfulness, lots of flirting, okay? A new beginning, religious factors. There's something here about you not allowing maybe that your differences with someone to affect your love, because some of you may find whoever you're attracting, they're going to be different from you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, you need to remain positive in this situation, and you need to recognize a reason why something here didn't work out in the past. The reason why it didn't work out was because this person wasn't for you. There's someone here who's actually for you. And whoever this person was that hurt you or affected you, there's a reason why it happened. It's to increase who you are within yourself, to learn more about yourself so that you can attract the love that you truly want. So let's find out about your finances. What's the important message about your finances here? We have flowers, okay? And it says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So there's something here about flowers or herbs that you may be interested in that can really, increase your finances. That may be something that you should look into. So what are you manifesting in the next 6 months? What are you manifesting? On target, it says follow your ideal life. Yes. So in order for you to attract the love that you want and the career that you want, you need to start creating the life that you want every single day, by yourself. And once you start to do that, that's when things are going to change for you. Okay. So Taurus, this is what I have for you. We're going to move on to the next sign, Gemini. All right, so Gemini, you are next. Now, make sure you're hitting that like button. The like button really helps let me know if you like the video, if you really enjoyed the video. So do hit the like button. Do leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you like these readings? Do you want more of them? All right, so Gemini, let's see what's happening for you in the next 6 months. What's happening for you, Gemini, in the next 6 months? Let's see. So Gemini, in the next 6 months, you know what I see you doing? I see you opening a business or starting something here with business. very, very important here about something here about business. I don't feel like your mind is going to be too much busy on love. And I think even though you want love, you're going to not really focus on it. And that's when it's actually going to come in for you. I do feel something happened in the recent past that really pushes you, into action to do something, to, start a business. There's something here about business or commerce, finances here, helping others. But there's something here that happened in the past that really affected you. And that's what's pushing you into this brand new direction is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's see, next 6 months. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So the thing is you're going to be focused on your work. You're going to be focused on your career. But while you're focused on work and career, Spirit is going to be bringing in some sort of new love. I see new love coming in when you're not really focused on it. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. So like I was saying, I feel like, in the recent past, you had some sort of bad experience here, and a lot of you are going to be focused on maybe your finances, building something, creating something for yourself. When you start to shift your focus, it looks like you are going to have a brand new beginning here. And for many of you, I do see you possibly coming out of separation. So if you've been in separation for a while, Two of Wands in reverse, there may be some sort of regrouping when it comes to a relationship here that you were in. A lot of you are worried about a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've been trying to figure out if you're going to have a brand new beginning with this person. I do feel like there's going to be a brand new beginning here, but there's a test. There's a test here in the near future. We're going to clarify that and see what that test is for you in the near future. I do feel if you are able to get over the tests, these trials, these tribulations, and we all go through them. If you're able to really completely get over this, I do see a very beautiful connection coming into your life. Okay, so let's do some clarification and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, so let's clarify. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups. Tell me about this new love that's coming in, or new beginning that's coming in for Gemini. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving or disconnecting from someone. And once you disconnect from someone here, I do see a new beginning that's happening for you. And whoever it is that you're attracting, there's somebody who actually wants a relationship with you. So if you've been dealing with somebody who, has been on and off, or you've been uncertain about the situation, I do feel like this person eventually is going to come back around. And there's something here about coming out of separation. Let's see. Okay. So the reason why you and this person went into separation was because they were very on and off with you. They were really on and off. They weren't really able to give you the stability that you want. But the thing is that I'm seeing here in the next few months, this is going to change. Okay. Some of you, the issue that I'm seeing here is that when this person does come back around, you may not be interested in their love offer. Okay. Because there was so much on and off between you and this person. So the idea of maybe having a new beginning with this person may or may not be something that you want, but I see an opportunity coming in, especially if this person's been somebody who, I feel like this person hasn't really given to you. There's been like a lack of equal give and take. And there's something here about things coming back into balance for you and this person. And now there is going to be a test, because during this time of you and this person trying to get back together, especially because there's been a lot of on and off, I feel like there's going to be a point in time where you may feel some despair, like, oh, it's never going to happen. I don't see it happening. I see you always watching this person or looking at tarot readings or seeing like, okay, like, are we going to have a new beginning? Is it going to happen? What's the important message here for Gemini? Because there's the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So in the next few months, there will be tests. Those are things that you need to prepare for, is what Spirit is saying. So why is the Nine of Swords here? The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Sun, the Knight of Swords, and you have the Ten of Cups. So clearly what I'm seeing here for many of you is the fact that there's a lot of worry and fear about whether or not you're going to find the happiness and love that you seek. And there's something here about you, instead of being worried and being in fear, you need to start taking action. So I see you needing to take action towards some sort of new beginning that you want. I see this person coming back and trying again. So it's like they try again, they try to offer you love. You may kind of move away or reject them. And the reason why you may be rejecting them is because for many of you, maybe you had a bad experience with this person in the past. 3 of Wands, okay, 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Princess of Cups. So there was something here about some sort of conflict or argument that you had with this person. It really left you feeling stuck. And it's like I feel like there was a lot of ego here. I have the Strength card here. Some of you were dealing with a Leo. There was a lot of ego here, a lot of not being able to really being in this loving place. What happened in the recent past here? I just want to see why there's so many tests here for you in the next. There's not so many. I see like 2 important tests that you need to overcome. What happened here in the past? Yeah, Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. Invitation, meeting, hesitation. So, you know, the love is coming in, the opportunity is there, but you're hesitating. Why are you hesitating? Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal. Yeah. So there's something that you still need to heal from, Gemini. And that's why, you know, you're still kind of rejecting something here. Yeah. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So yeah, you're still there's still like a healing process that you need to go through. Engagement ring. Once you actually do the healing, I do see an engagement, a really strong connection that's coming in. One of the things that I see here in your future, which looks really beautiful, is you're going to be finding a soulmate, twin flame. The star and the Hierophant is like, this is the person that you're supposed to be with. I feel like in the next 6 months, you're going to be starting to make plans, maybe to get married or to engage with someone, but there's going to be a lot of healing that has to take place. Tell me more about this test that Gemini is going through. There's a lot of healing. You need to release yourself here from maybe a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person lied, cheated. They weren't honest with you. I feel like a lot of you are going to be disconnecting from this. And it looks like for many of you, there's going to be a lot of options in love. You're going to be moving into a new direction, possibly ending a cycle and working things out with someone from your past by releasing them, healing the situation. And look, new love is coming in for you. Okay, new love is coming in for you. So tell me more. Tell me more about the next 6 months for Gemini. Very soon, it's going to happen for you. You need to prepare. Religious factors. There's something here about you needing not to allow maybe the differences between you and a specific person to affect your love. It says, yeah, learning and forgiving. So I feel like the reason why you and this person broke up or there was a disconnect was because maybe you had different viewpoints or you just didn't see eye to eye. I feel like this person wasn't for you, okay? But the new love that's coming in, this could be the one. You have the Ace of Cups here twice, at the beginning and at the end of your reading. So this could be the one. This could be the one for you. And what else do you have? Give your relationship a chance. Give this new person who's coming in a chance. Now, for some of you, you could be reconciling, I'm seeing, but I'm seeing for many of you, there is going to be a new love or a new beginning. You have past life relationship and give your relationship a chance. Let your friends help you. So it's going to be up to you. I feel like in order for you to even have a new beginning, there's something here about you needing to learn and heal and forgive from, you know, some sort of situation that happened in your past. Now, let's see about your finances. Let's see about your finances. What's the important message about your finances? You have talked to your angels, and it says, instead of worrying, ask the divine for guidance. So remember how I was saying to you, a lot of you are going to be going through tests in the next few months. Don't despair. You know, by talking to your angels, by, you know, speaking to spirit, ask what you want. You know, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your love, you need to ask. You need to, instead of being in this worry and fear, you need to ask questions. You need to ask, you know, ask for help, ask for guidance, and it will come in for you. Okay. So what are you manifesting in the next 6 months? What are you manifesting in the next 6 months? We have triple spiral. It says listening to divine wisdom and joyful learning life lessons. Yeah. So remember I was saying you're going to be going through some tests here, but don't despair. These tests, the more you work on these tests, Gemini, the more you overcome these life lessons by asking for help, asking your friends for help, you know, asking the divine to guide you, the more you're going to build this strength within yourself to finally be able to move forward into what it is that you want. Okay. We always learn through our dark moments. Our darkest moments is how we learn, okay? And by you overcoming these dark moments is when you're going to be able to attract the love that you truly want, okay? So this is what I have for you in the next 6 months. Let's move on to the sign of Cancer. Okay. All right, so the next sign is Cancer. Do hit the like button if you're just tuning in now. Do hit the like button and show your support for the channel. By hitting the like button, it helps me to know if you like these readings and if you want more, and it helps other people find the readings, okay? So moving on to the sign of Cancer. So we're gonna see what's happening for you, Cancer, in the next 6 months. What's happening for you in the next 6 months? What can you expect? So Cancer, for you, I feel like you are going to be getting a very big opportunity in the next 6 months. Very big. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. Very big opportunity coming in. The problem is a lot of you are going to shy away from this opportunity. You may avoid it, or you may not be open to it, and that may lead to a missed opportunity. So there's something here that you should be prepared for. I do feel like a lot of you are having back pain or issues maybe with your health, and that could also be something that you need to also work on in the next 6 months as well too. First card you have is the King of Swords. It's interesting because the King of Swords is holding some sort of pentacle-like energy, and that's what I was envisioning, like a pentacle opportunity that's coming in for you. I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with someone here. There is going to be an ending, but there's a new beginning that's coming in. Yeah, there's the Ace of Pentacles. There you go. So there's an opportunity, and you have the Wheel of Fortune as well too. So there's a major opportunity that's coming in. We're going to find out what that is. I see new love coming into your life for many of you. You're not going to be single for long. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, you have the Four of Cups, you see. So there's an opportunity that's coming in. Big opportunity, an opportunity in love. I feel like this opportunity that's coming in for love is really going to be something that's big for you, but a lot of you are rejecting it. And the reason why you're rejecting it is because somebody here left you, ghosted you, didn't appreciate you. You're trying to still make sense of why this person left. There was a Tower moment in the past. I feel like there was a breakup, and ever since the breakup, you never took action towards love, or you stopped believing in love. You've been very closed off, okay, because of something that happened here from the past. Six of Cups. Okay, you always hope that there's going to be a reconciliation, but a lot of you have to realize there's a reason why this situation didn't work out. There's a reason why there was a breakup or things didn't work out between you and this person. Okay, so let's take a look at your reading. So I feel like there was something here that happened in the past that really devastated you. It really hurt you. Things ended between you and this person. Tell me more about the world for Cancer. I feel like you were married to somebody or committed to somebody here. Could have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, maybe another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and getting Leo here really strong, or a Gemini. Things may have ended in the recent past between you and this person. You try to make sense of why things ended. A lot of you tried to reconcile with this person, but no matter how much you tried to reconcile with this person, it didn't seem like it would happen. I do see you getting over this pain though, okay? You're gonna be finally putting it behind you in the next 6 months. You're gonna be releasing yourself from something here that didn't work out and that was very painful. I do see for many of you, you're gonna be successful in something in the next 6 months. There's something here about the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands and the Moon, but you're not aware of it. It's something that's hidden from you. So remember I was saying when I started shuffling the cards, I was like, yeah, I feel like this opportunity is coming in for you, but some of you aren't aware of it. Tell me more about this opportunity that's coming in for Cancer. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Temperance. You have the Moon and the Ace of Wands. Wow. You're going to have a brand new beginning. It's going to take some time for this new beginning to come in. But this new beginning that's coming in is something that you don't even know about. It's like completely hidden from you, but it's going to lead to a lot of success for you. It's going to lead to a lot of stability for you. I feel like this has something to do with your work, an opportunity in your work situation. So I see a lot of you taking a break from love for, you know, maybe a few months, and then you start to work on yourself. Some of you are going to be starting a business here as well, or you can be getting a new job offer. Okay, I'm also getting that there's a decision you're going to have to make about a connection or a relationship. I do feel someone here is going to start talking to you about, like somebody here wants a commitment. They're talking about it. It's like, you meet somebody, there's something here about you meeting someone in your work or meeting someone connected to your work or somebody who has very similar interests, you know, to you in your work situation. I'm getting that this opportunity has a lot to do with you moving to the next level with someone, because it looks like there's going to be new love, like a new beginning in love, new beginning in the way in which you love is going to change is what I'm getting here, because a lot of you are holding on to maybe some sort of pain in the past. There's going to be possibly talks about getting married. Okay. So, you know, a lot of you could be single, but in the next 6 months, somebody here is like, ooh, I really like you. I want to be with you. Maybe we can get married. Maybe we can kind of move to the next level. Tell me more about this new love that is coming in for Cancer. Yeah, there's something here about you needing to release someone from your past. I feel like you're going to be doing that. This new love is going to help you release yourself from someone from the past. So a lot of you are going to start realizing in the next 6 months that whoever this person is that's coming into your life, this new person, I feel like they're going to help you get over someone here from the past. They're going to help you realize, you know what? It's time to move on. You know, there's no point in you holding on to this pain from the past. Tell me more. I do feel like some of you are going to go through a test here. Yeah, lots of passion. Whoever you're attracting, they're really passionate about you very soon. Okay, you have religious factors. There was something that was different between you and someone from your past. So if you experience maybe a breakup where things didn't work out, it's because you and this person didn't have the same views or the same, you know, feelings in terms of, you know, religion or something here that was very different. Okay, so you needed to forgive this person. Maybe this person, you know, believed one thing and you believed another thing. And as a result of that, things didn't really work out. I do see a soulmate coming in. That's what you don't see coming. The bottom of the deck, soulmate. And underneath that, you have pay attention to the red flags. So there's something here about you needing to learn from something here that happened in your past. There was unrequited love. And a lot of you, when this new person comes in, this new energy comes in, a lot of you are going to be quick to judge, okay, and be closed off. And that may lead to a conflict and separation. That's why there's a challenge here. So even though all these opportunities are coming in, a lot of you are not going to believe them. You're going to think, oh, like, is this another game? Am I being tested? Yeah, that's why it says chemistry, and this could be the one. because this could be the one. The new person that's coming in could be the one. But a lot of you are holding back because of some sort of past life relationship experience that you had. So you need to forgive someone and release them. And that's what you're being called to do. Okay, so let's see about your, let's see, let me pull some more cards on this. Give me one more important message for Cancer. You have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So there's going to be tests. Okay, is what I'm getting. You're going to be meeting someone and there's going to be a test along the way. A lot of you are going to shy away from this test. Okay, you're going to say to yourself, oh no, I can't believe I'm going through this again. But it's to show you how to overcome. There's something here about you needing to overcome and learn and heal and forgive. So if you haven't forgiven someone here from the past, that may be something that you need to do. And when you finally do that, it looks like a soulmate is going to come in. But there's also something here about setting boundaries. There's also something here about not forgetting to love yourself, not forgetting to remember you are an individual. So these are things that you're going to be learning, okay? And while you learn those things and you don't shy away from them, I do see a new love coming in for you, okay? So important message about your finances. What's the important message about your finances? We have environmentalist. It says, you're an earth angel who has been born to nurture and teach about nature and animals. So there's something here about you connecting with nature, doing things maybe when it comes to, you know, animals, nature. This is something that you should consider maybe when it comes to making money or, you know, starting your own business. Let's see what else you are going to be attracting. What are you attracting in the next 6 months? What are you attracting and manifesting in your life? We have Philosopher's Stone. It says powerful manifestations of wishes, goals by harnessing universal energy. So one of the things I want to tell you, Cancer, is that your challenge in the next 6 months for many of you is there's going to be a lot of things coming into your life that you are manifesting, that you've wanted, right? Like, oh, I want new love, or I want this, or I want that. The thing is that if you are negative or you put these things down, Spirit is just going to bring you test after test after test. So there's something here about you remaining positive, remaining happy, finding things that are going to make you happy so that you don't push these opportunities away. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing for you, in the next 6 months. Okay. So let's move on to the sign of Leo. Leo. Sign of Leo. Okay, so if you're just tuning in now, do hit that like button for me, and the like button helps me, you know, shows me that you like these readings. If you do like these readings, leave a comment below and I may consider doing more of the all sign readings on the channel, but I need to know from you if this is something that you want more of. Okay, so let's move on to the sign of Leo. Leo, what's happening for you in the next 6 months? What's happening for you, Leo, in the next 6 months? Let's see. Leo, next 6 months. So for you, Leo, I'm really strongly getting that you're going to be reorganizing your life. Your life is going to completely change in the next 6 months. I don't think a lot of you know how this is going to happen, but it's like you're reorganizing something, or changing something, you're restructuring something, you're preparing for something. So some of you may be in this process of starting something new, changing something, restructuring. I do see a major life-changing event. There's something here about a major life-changing event that's happening for you that you need to prepare for. You have the Princess of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords, the bottom of the deck. I feel like for many of you, you went through a really hard battle in the past, and a lot of you had to move on and move forward from this situation and try to remain positive. I feel like a lot of you had a bad experience with someone here who cheated on you, lied to you, broke up with you. This person tried to be in and out of your life. Okay, another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like you thought you were going to marry this person, but the more this person became unstable, you started to realize that you needed to love yourself. A lot of you disconnected, I feel, for a while from your business, or you stopped working or something because of some sort of bad experience that you had with a specific person. So a lot of you learned something really big here. I do see a new opportunity coming in for you when it comes to love, like a soulmate, twin flame that's coming in. There's an opportunity that's coming in. I see that this, if you're single, I see this happening more or less around May, the month of May here. New love, new beginning here. You have the Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. So if you haven't met this soulmate yet, or you haven't met your twin flame, I feel like the next 6 months you are going to meet this person. This could be somebody that you decide to, like, you move in with this person, you live with them. Whoever this person is that's coming in, they're like a very solid, stable energy. They could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or they can have this type of stable energy. Okay, they don't have to be an earth sign, but they have this like stable, solid, relaxed, calm energy. For many of you, I do see you like purchasing a home, or I see you moving, okay, in the next 6 months. And it looks like with the Six of Wands here, it's going to be really successful. I do see you also going through a spiritual awakening here. Let's find out more. Let's do some clarification. There's something here about you needing to release someone toxic. Because here's the thing, I feel like you're going to be attracting either a new love, or you're going to be preparing to attract a new love in your life. And you need to be prepared, because for many of you, there's something here about you. It's like you're restructuring your life. There's something here about you restructuring your life. You're changing everything. And in order for you to completely take advantage of this like change or restructuring that's happening in your life, there's a need for you to release something here. And I see you doing that closer to maybe, you know, the next 4 to 5 months. You're going to be releasing something. What are you realizing? What is a spiritual awakening? There's like a spiritual awakening that you're going through, that you will be going through. Okay, so the Judgment is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah, so you're realizing that, you know, first of all, I feel like some of you were dealing with someone here who breadcrumbed you, or someone here who didn't appreciate you, who wasn't really giving you what you truly needed. And I think your biggest lesson here, message, Leo, for the next 6 months is you need to start transforming yourself. You need to start taking the negative experience that you had and putting it into transforming yourself and becoming the better person of who you are. You have the Judgment here. So you see how you're like releasing something, you're like freeing yourself from something here. And it's going to lead to you finally bringing about stability within your life, Emperor and the King of Wands. So Spirit is saying in the next 6 months, your stability is coming into your life because you're making it happen. It's not because somebody else is making it happen. I feel like for many of you, there's going to be an opportunity to move forward. But if you're still holding on to something here from the past, that could be something that holds you back. I feel like there's something here about a past person or situation that you may need to release. There's something here about needing to release that. Yeah, you need to put behind you like a bad experience that you had, maybe with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's definitely something here that is going to come to an end for you if it hasn't already. I feel like this situation that's coming to an end is with someone who's been on and off with you, or they haven't been able to be consistent with you, and it's led to a lot of fear and anxiety. Okay, but what you're going to start to realize for many of you is you're going to start to disconnect. There's something here about you setting boundaries with someone here who just wants to have a casual relationship with you. It's like you want something more solid, more long-term. And if this person can't give you that, I see you kind of like withdrawing yourself from it over time, because you start to realize more and more of what you want. It's like, this is what you want. You think by having a new beginning with this person, it's going to lead to stability, and that's what you want. But it's not happening for you because a lot of you are still holding on to maybe something here that happened in the past. Okay. But you will be moving forward is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so there's something here about you needing to move on from a relationship that didn't work out in the next 6 months. You're going to be doing that. It's like you're releasing yourself from this person. So let's see more. What else? Yeah, you have codependency. So the reason why a relationship ended or is going to be ending is because there was too much codependency. I feel like you tried to make this work. You waited a lot. But for many of you, there was a lot of control issues and you needed to maybe let go of controlling the situation. I feel like you're going to be meeting someone new. Okay, you have passion here, getting to know each other. You have heart-to-heart conversation. So a lot of you are going to be expressing to somebody, you know, like what you experienced, why you experienced it, how you experienced it, because there's definitely a new beginning that's happening for you in the next 6 months. But if you are still holding on to something here from the past, or, you know, holding on to this idea of the fact that love never works out, this and that, there's still a lot of growing and inner work that you're going to be doing is what I'm getting here. You have passion at the bottom of the deck and you have attraction, healing family issues and reconciliation. So some of you have like an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend you had a child with, and you may be reconciling with this person because there's still something here that you need to release. And I do feel like you're going to be setting boundaries, because in order for you to have this new love, there's a need for you to set boundaries with someone here from your past. Yeah, you have kisses here. And it says unconditional loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. This came in reverse. So the reason why something here didn't work out was because it was, you know, the toxic situation between you and this person was just about seduction. The whole entire situation was just about maybe the sexual energies between you and them. But I feel like you're going to be attracting something new. And while you're attracting someone new, you're going to be working on yourself. And that's what's going to help attract the love that you want into your life. So this is what I'm seeing for many of you in the next 6 months. Let's see about your finances. Okay, you have family. There's something here about family business, or like including children, including, you know, your parents, your family, or there may be a family business here that you should consider maybe looking into or creating. It says loving your family and friends is central to your life purpose. Okay, so there's something here about your family that you should consider when it comes to your finances. So what are you manifesting, Leo, in the next 6 months? What are you manifesting in the next 6 months? You have Tree of Life, yes. Spiritual wisdom. Okay, so you have Tree of Life, and it says true wisdom and making good choices in your life. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you are learning, if you haven't already, you're learning how to set boundaries when it comes to your relationships. I feel like a lot of you in the past, you gave a lot to a relationship, you gave a lot to a situation, it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and now it's time for you to work on yourself. Once you start getting yourself back to where you need to be, I see new love coming in, and whoever it is you're attracting somebody who like is super stable. It's someone who's going to give you the love that you want, but it's only going to happen when you elevate yourself. You have to elevate yourself. And that's what I feel like you're going to be doing in the next 6 months. Okay. So let's get into the next sign. So that's what I have for you, Leo. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo. Now, if you're just tuning in, make sure, and I know I've been repeating myself, make sure you hit that like button, okay? Because the like button helps me know that you like the video. It helps me show that you appreciate my time and my effort towards making these videos. I usually don't do a lot of these all sign readings, but if it's something that you want to see more on the channel and you like it, by hitting the like button, it's going to show me that you like it, okay? So I want to get the likes up to at least, you know, 10,000 likes. If we hit 10,000 likes, I'm going to possibly start incorporating more of these readings into the channel. Okay, so we have to hit 10,000 likes, and yeah, Monica Lou will consider it. So Virgo's next. So Virgo, what's happening for you in the next 6 months? Let's see. Virgo, next 6 months. I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting over a painful situation that you experienced. I do see a reconciliation for some of you with someone that you haven't seen in a while. You may randomly meet up with someone that you haven't seen for a while. I do see a lot of you spending a lot of quiet time on your own. I'm seeing a lot of reading, like you do a lot of reading. There's something here about reading or enhancing your knowledge. There's something here about your mother or your mom, something here about needing to heal, connecting with the mother energy, Mother Gaia energy, spirituality. Next 6 months. Next 6 months for Virgo. There's something here that's going to end in the next 6 months for you, but it's going to liberate you. It's going to really allow you to move forward from some sort of situation that was holding you back. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to have some sort of opportunity that you don't see coming with the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to lead to a lot of satisfaction for you. New beginning is happening for you. Okay, after a painful ending or situation. There was a painful ending or situation that happened in your life that really affected you. I do see for many of you, there is something here that is going to come to an end, but it's going to liberate you. Like I said, it's going to allow you to free yourself from something because you've been holding on to something here for quite some time that has really affected you. I feel like over the next 6 months, you're going to be spending a lot of time on your own, but there's going to be somebody here that comes back. I did get that, like you're gonna have like a reconciliation. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, with the Hierophant here and the Knight of Wands. This is somebody here who's been on and off with you for quite some time, but when this person does come back around, I see an apology, like a confession, like I love you, I want to be with you, I care about you. There could have been a third party situation that really broke you and this person up together from being together, but it's like you come back together. You've been thinking about this person. You've been thinking about moving forward with this person. It's like in the next 6 months, you believe that it's possible. You believe it's possible for you and this person to maybe come back together. I see this person, whoever walked away from you, it's like they're coming back and offering you love. And for many of you, you're going to have to decide if this is something that you want. I do see for a small percentage of you, you're going to be disconnecting from someone. An air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I see again, you may decide to go back with this person. There's something here about reconciliation. So let's find out. Let's do some clarification. Okay, so you have the Death here, which is clarified by the Death, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there's something here about a conflict, power struggle between you and a specific person, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Even if your person isn't one of those signs, that's the energy that they have come towards you in. I feel like this person, what's going to happen is many of you are going to end some sort of conflict that you've had. So if you've had issues with this person, if there's been like cutthroat energy, issues, I feel like that's going to change. I feel like also this person rejected you or you rejected them, and that left you, excuse me, in a place of feeling sad, upset, angry. And as a result of that, this person disconnecting or leaving or, things didn't work out or whatever seemed to end the connection, it actually has pushed you into this place of being self-sufficient on your own. So over the next 6 months, it looks like you're going to be learning how to, stand on your own 2 feet, how to learn, how to become a better version of yourself. You could be starting a business here. I do feel when you start to do that, Virgo, that's when this person starts to come back around. So even if you don't want to reconcile with this person, it's about you learning how to improve yourself. That's why this is all happening. Okay. There's something here about you improving yourself. Whoever this person is, either you're married to them or you want to get married to this person. Tell me more about this person who's coming towards Virgo. I do see an apology, like a confession or an apology. I feel like this person's going to come back around when you stop worrying about them. So if you've been in your head about this person, like, oh, are they going to, come back around? You know, are we going to be together? I feel like they are going to come back around, but when they come back around, you may not want them. You may not want this because you do so much like, there's something here about personal growth. You're doing so much personal growth in the next 6 months that when this person finally comes back around, excuse me, you're just like, oh, out of nowhere. You're like, oh, I didn't even think you were going to come back around. So there's something here about you finally moving forward. I don't feel like you're going to be moving forward with this person that you end things with. For some of you, you will, but I see an offer of love coming in for you. Let me find out more. What else? Yeah, deception. So a lot of you are going to be ending things with someone. Give your relationship a chance. You may try to give this a chance again, but because there's been so much deception, I feel like a new love is going to be coming in. Yeah, you're going to be freeing yourself from something here. New love, yeah. So there's new love that's coming in and you're going to be freeing yourself from something here that really affected you on a deep level. Tell me more about Virgo's finances. Tell me more about Virgo's finances. You have study. There's something here about you needing to study, read. And remember I was saying at the beginning of your reading, there's something here about reading. The more you study and the more you read and learn, the more you're going to be able to take the knowledge that you have and create what it is that you want from that, okay? What are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? Tree of Life, true wisdom. You have true wisdom and making good life choices, okay? So this is what I have for you, Virgo. We're going to move on to the next sign. Let's see. We're going to move on to Libra now. Okay. All right, Libra, so do hit the like button if you're just joining us now. By hitting the like button, it's really gonna help me know if you want more of these readings. Let's hit 10,000 likes. If we hit 10,000 likes and over, let's see, 500 comments, I may consider doing more of these readings for you, okay? So let's get into it, Libra. What are you manifesting? What's coming into your life in the next 6 months? Next 6 months for Libra. So for you, Libra, I'm really strongly getting here that a lot of you are going to be attracting new love. I'm really getting new love here. I'm getting a lot of you are still going through maybe some sort of painful ending or closing. There's something here you still need to kind of close out. There's a transition that's happening in your life at this time. You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so there's been, for you, there's been a lot of like going within, looking within, closed off because of some sort of painful situation that you experienced. There's definitely a new beginning that's coming in for you. Yeah, you still need to close out something here. Something here, remember I was saying transition, you're in a transition. The Hangman is a card of transition. So you're still kind of waiting for something, okay? So in the next 6 months, it's like you're going through a transition, you're changing, you're waiting for something. I do see a new beginning, new love that's coming in for you. Look at that. You're going to be rushing towards this new love. But at the same time, you're going to be a little hesitant because of maybe some sort of bad negative situation that happened in the past. I do see a new person coming in, but they're coming in super slow. Everything's happening slow for you. And it could be because a lot of you are still working through the trauma. Like it's been very difficult for many of you. Okay, so you're still trying to make sense of why a breakup happened between you and a specific person. I feel like there was a long-term commitment, connection, relationship, maybe a marriage here. And as a result of that, you're still trying to make sense of it. So you've been really closed off to love. I do see for many of you, you had multiple opportunities to be in a relationship, to have a new beginning. What is the important message about Libra and their future here? 9 of Wands in reverse. You're going to be finally, in the near future, you're going to drop your guard. So if you've been very like guarded or closed off from, you know, finding love or wanting love, I feel like that's going to change for you. Okay. So I do sense here you're still in the near future going to be getting over some sort of painful situation. I highly recommend in the next 6 months you look at ways to heal. Like, what are the ways that you can heal, work on yourself, because there's new love coming in. But if you're still holding on to trauma, I feel like that may be something here that is holding you back. So there's something here about you needing to close some sort of cycle out. With someone from your past. Yeah, see, soulmate. So you're going to be attracting a soulmate. New love, soulmate is coming in, but you also have to recognize, you know, you need to let go of control issues. Always, you may be in this place here where you're like, you want something, but then, you know, the way in which you're like going towards it, you're not recognizing that everything starts with you, Libra. Everything starts with how you're projecting onto the world. So if you're still in this place of still healing from something that happened in the past, that may be something that you really need to focus on here. Let your friends help you. It's been difficult for you to get over something here that hasn't been working out for you. You have playfulness. You have get to know each other. So there's definitely a new beginning that's happening, heart-to-heart conversation, engagement. Yeah. So you see, love is there. It's there for you, but you need to give it a chance. And if you're still reminiscing about something here that happened in the past to you, then, you know, that could be the reason why there's a blockage. Because look at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands and the Hangman, and you have the Page of Swords. So you're trying to figure out why something here hasn't been moving forward for you. I do see a new beginning that's happening, but again, you still have to close something out here. Something here is supposed to be closed out and it's not. You have to ask yourself what that is. What is it that Libra has to heal? There's something here that you have to heal that's holding you back from your ability to attract the love that you want. The Golden Mirror, a self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. And you have Mirror, yeah. So you see, the reason why you went through this situation was to teach you something about yourself. And that's why it caused so much pain, because this person mirrored you, or they did something to mirror you, and it caused some sort of painful situation. So there's something here about love being there for you, and you can attract it, and it's something that you can have. But it's like, you need to ask yourself why this person did what they did to you. There's something here that you needed to learn. And it may be something really hard for you to recognize and realize, but once you do that, you're going to be able to release this. There's something here that you need to release. It says, receive what you need, progress, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, see? So you still have to close something out. I don't know what that is, only you're going to know, but that's what's holding you back. And it could be, you know, forgiving this person, contacting them and saying, you know, I wish you all the best. Thank you for the experience. It could also be that this person was showing you, mirroring something within you that you need to change. And once you identify that and accept that, boom, that's when things are going to move forward for you. Okay. So I see new love coming in for you. I see you attracting a soulmate and possibly engagement. So let's find out about your finances. You have talk to your angels. Okay, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So there's something here about you asking for what you want. You can have what you want, but you need to ask for it. Okay, you have yoga at the bottom. So some of you may be interested in, you know, doing yoga. This can also help open your chakras and help you to move forward. Okay, so if you've been really stagnant, there's something here about you like doing yoga, doing spiritual meditations. That's going to open up the energy for you. Okay, so what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? We have protection. Okay. And it says strong protection magic for the family and the home. So you are protected is what Spirit is saying to you. Okay. So this is what I have for you, Libra. So let's move on to the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio. Okay, So Scorpio, if you're just tuning in, do hit that like button. If we hit 10,000 likes on this video, then I may consider doing more all sign readings. We should also hit at least 500 comments below so that, again, you know, I can know if you like this reading or not, okay? So let's get into it. So what's happening for you, Scorpio, in the next 6 months? What can you expect? Okay, next 6 months. I feel like a relationship's going to come to an end here, okay, with somebody who has been really slow in moving forward with you. I feel like there's been a lot of on and off, back and forth with you and this person. There's been a lot of like new beginnings and then endings, new beginnings, endings. I feel like for many of you, there's going to be possibly a new love that's coming in, or I don't know. I feel like there's on and off between you and a specific person that you're in love with. But it looks like there's something here about you deciding to move forward from this person. I do see maybe a new love that's coming in, a new, yeah. I was like, new love. Why do I keep saying new love, and then I don't see anything about new love, and then boom, I look, and then there's the Ace of Cups. So yeah, there's somebody here who's been on and off with you for quite some time. They haven't really been respecting you, or they haven't really been giving you what you need. And a lot of you have been in this place of believing that things are going to work out with you and this person, but I don't see this person changing. I have to be honest with you. There's been a lot of on and off, in and out. This person leaves you. They end things randomly. When you try to offer love to this person, they, you know, see on and off. The Death card in reverse. Okay, so there's been a lot of on and off between you and a specific person. I feel like eventually a lot of you are going to end this situation, is because even though you're holding on to this and believing you're going to have a new beginning, it's like you offer love to this person, they ignore you, or they don't really give you what you need. And as a result of that, I feel for many of you, you're going to have a brand new beginning with someone else here. It's going to happen in time, and Spirit is going to bring this new person into your life. But a lot of you are going to be going through you know, this situation of needing to set boundaries with this person. I do feel like there's going to be a conflict, which is really going to allow you to recognize that it is time for you to choose. There's a major decision that you're going to have to make in the next 6 months, because something here doesn't change and you don't like the fact that it's not changing. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. What is this new love all about? Okay, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Hangman, the Strength, and the Ten of Cups. So there's something here about you trying to look at a situation from a different perspective. I feel like this new love, this new beginning that's going to happen is going to require you to have strength. Okay, so if you're not able to release yourself, Scorpio, from something here that hasn't been working out for you, there may be a stagnation in the next 6 months. So you're going to have to decide if you want to have you know, this new beginning. I do see a separation happening between you and a specific person here. And when you, it's interesting, right? Because when you separate from this person, it's like they leave or they disconnect. And then when they leave and disconnect, it's like they come back and they become better, but then things go back to the same way they've been, right? So it's like you want stability with somebody here, and it doesn't seem like they can really give you specifically what you need. So as a result of that, a lot of you are contemplating maybe separating or disconnecting from this person. Okay, so you don't even see this coming. You don't see that, you know, a separation is going to happen or a decision has to be made after an ending. And if you're somebody who, you know, you break up and then you go back, you break up, then you go back, you break, this is something here that you need to decide. It's not something that I can decide for you. It's not something that Spirit can decide for you. It's something that you have to choose, because there is an opportunity here to have a new beginning. There is an opportunity to set things right with this person. But the thing is, you know, are you going to be able to move forward, and are you going to be able to grow from this, or are you just going to keep being in this place of conflict? Because there's something here about constantly being in conflict with this person. It's like you have a new beginning and then things don't work out, new beginning, then things don't work out. But you have to decide if that's something that you want, because if you truly want stability, you need to show the universe that you want that, right? Like if you're going back to somebody and you're on and off with them, in and out, then how is that supposed to bring stability into your life? Right? So I feel like that's kind of something here that you're learning now. You're learning a very big lesson when it comes to love and like what you want. is what I'm getting for the next 6 months. Yeah, see, past life relationships. So whoever this person is that you've been like on and off with, it's because you and this person have unfinished business together. Yeah, reconciliation. So there may be a reconciliation the next 6 months. Something here about healing family issues, and you have released your ex, you see. So there's something here about you being on and off with this person. And the more you're on and off with this person, or the more you allow this person to be in and out of your life, it's like you're telling the universe like, oh, I don't care about myself. You know, love yourself first. You need to love yourself first. And this person, the only reason why they're taking advantage of you and they're in and out all the time is because you don't love yourself first. You have to make the effort. It's going to come from you, right? Let go of the control issues. Only focus on what you can control, okay? Codependency. There's a lot of codependency, and there's something here about you're confusing that with passion when it's actually codependency. So you need to identify what needs to change within you in order for you to attract the love that you truly want in the next 6 months, okay? So let's see what your finances are all about. Major decision you have to make, career change. Major decision you're gonna have to make in the next 6 months, okay? So it looks like you're gonna go through a career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you truly deserve. Okay, so again, this is about, the next 6 months is about you focusing on what you deserve, focusing on what you want, improving yourself, making your life better, making things better in general, okay? It says safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. So Spirit is saying what you're manifesting is safety. Being safe, being protected on whatever journey you're on. So I feel like the journey you're on right now is self-love, okay? Next 6 months has a lot to do with you showing the universe what you want. Not saying what you want, but showing. It's like, no, I deserve respect. I deserve love. I deserve to be treated well. And that's something that has to start with you. It's not going to come from anybody else. If you don't show people that you love yourself and that you care, the chances are this person's just going to take advantage of you. So there's a need for you to identify, one, set boundaries, and two, if something here has been on and off, if you don't want it to be like that, you may need to release it, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you. So let's move on to the next sign. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. I know I keep saying that, but hit that like button. If we hit 10,000 likes, I will consider doing all sign readings on a regular basis. Do comment below. Looking for at least 500 comments from you all, because we are about to hit the 500,000 mark. So do comment below. The more comments and more likes I receive, the more likely I'm going to do more of these readings for you. Okay. So Sagittarius, what's happening for you in the next 6 months? Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be like doing some school or like educating or research. I'm also getting a new relationship coming in, or a new beginning of a very solid and strong connection that's coming in for you. I do also feel like for many of you, there's something here about learning or educating, increasing your skills for your finances. There could also be something here about someone here from your past coming back, but I feel like you're moving on. There's something here about you moving on. You're moving on to something new and better. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of relationship that's coming in for you. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody here who's been keeping their options open. I feel like that's going to change. You're going to have a new beginning. Someone from your past, I feel you're still healing from, especially from a long-term commitment or connection. I do feel like somebody here was on and off, like cheating, lying, in and out of your life. It created a tower moment, but it also helped you realize what it is that you truly want in your life. I'm getting here that you're going to be attracting like a relationship. Could be with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody who's very smart. It's like you're attracting someone who's very logical, very smart. I do see you're going to have an opportunity to be successful in your career or finances, but you keep worrying about it. There's something here that you're worried about, and Spirit is saying instead of allowing stress, worry, and fear to overtake you, you need to be in this place of accepting something. You need to accept something and then take action. Okay, so action is going to be very important. Queen of Wands is someone who takes action. You're going to have tons of opportunities, but the problem is you don't see these opportunities or you ignore them. And it could be because of some sort of trauma, like a trauma situation that happened for you. You are going to be moving forward. Okay, you are going to be moving forward. I do see communication coming in, like I said, from somebody here, possibly somebody here that you were in a long-term commitment or connection with, or you may be communicating with someone here. We're going to find out when we clarify that. You're manifesting a marriage or relationship in the next 6 months. I see you talking about marriage or manifesting it. See? You have the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. I said new beginning, right? And like new love, new energy that's coming in. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords here in the next 6 months. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Sag? There's someone here from your past that's going to come back, or you're going to be kind of thinking about them and then they're going to finally come back around. I feel like the reason why this person's coming back around is because there's something here that you need to release. Okay, you need to release something because you have the Nine of Swords. It's been really difficult for you to get over something here. You've been thinking about maybe something here from the past. So this person, whoever this is, it's like you're going to be finally releasing them and you're going to be working through maybe some sort of trauma that you experienced. I'm feeling like once you release this trauma, Sagittarius, that you experienced in the past, and again, the trauma that we all experience is going to be different for everyone, but you're going to know what I'm talking about. This trauma that you have to release has a lot to do with a change. There's some sort of change that's coming into your life. It's a very positive change. It's going to lead to a lot of success for you. I feel like there's going to be communication with someone, like someone specific, and the communication that you have with this person is going to finally allow you to move forward. So if you've been finding it difficult to maybe move forward, there's a piece of communication that comes in. Yeah, there's a piece of communication coming in from someone here that you maybe had some sort of long-term commitment or connection with. I feel like this situation is going to set you free. There's going to be something here about resolving some sort of confusion. So if there's been a confusing situation for you in your life, it looks like that's going to change for you and you're going to be releasing it and you're going to be celebrating because you're going to be moving forward. Okay, so if you've had some grudge, pain, bad experience in the past, there's something here about you needing to talk about it. And once you talk about it, you're going to be able to release it. Tell me more about this new connection, relationship, marriage that's coming in for Sagittarius in the next 6 months. You're going to have to decide. You're going to have to decide because whatever this situation is, it's going to bring a brand new beginning. It's going to require you to take a risk. A lot of you may be in this place of not wanting to take a risk or being hesitant, but the only reason why you're maybe holding back yourself from the situation is because you haven't resolved something here with someone or released someone from your past. Tell me more for Sagittarius. What else? Yeah, you need to free yourself. Pay attention to the red flags. The reason why you're holding yourself back is because you haven't freed yourself from something here. Deception, there was deception here. Someone lied or cheated on you. And you need to kind of go within and see how you can release yourself. It is safe to love. So you need to allow yourself to love. You have chemistry with this person in the next 6 months. And look, it leads to marriage or an engagement if this is something that you truly want. But you have to accept that there was some sort of unrequited love. The person where things didn't work out between you and them was because it wasn't meant to be. And once you accept that and you finally allow the universe to bring you your soulmate, the person that you love, that you're meant to be with, that's when you're going to be able to move forward. So freeing yourself may require in the next 6 months communication. I see communication about you releasing yourself, and that's what's going to allow you to move forward. Now for your finances, we have healer. Okay, we have healer. It says you have the spiritual gift the gifts of healing and a desire to share them with others. So there's something here about you being open to healing, okay? You're good at healing or helping people heal from trauma. And Spirit is saying, you know, why don't you, you know, start a business in that or consider doing that, okay? Now, what are you manifesting in the next 6 months? Okay, you have breaking bad habits. Yeah, breaking bad habits. So self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So you need to work on letting go of vices. That's part of your healing and your progress moving forward, okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. We're gonna move on to the next sign. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, you are up. Now, if you're just tuning in, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button, hit the like button. Hit the like button so that I know you like these readings. If we hit 10,000 likes, I will consider doing more of these all sign readings on the channel. I also wanna see at least 500 comments below, okay? So comment, just say hi. Let me know how things are going, if you like the reading, if you wanna see more of these readings. And yeah, and then if I see enough comments and likes, then I'll do more of these readings for you, okay? All right, so Capricorn, the next 6 months for you, I see a career change for you in the next 6 months, major career change, or you're gonna be adding something to your arsenal of like work, or there's something here about your work situation that you're gonna be working on, or change. There's a change in your work situation. That's what I'm seeing. Tell me about Capricorn in the next 6 months. Capricorn, next 6 months. Yeah, we have justice. So something's going to be set right for you. I feel like you haven't been wanting to like confront this situation. There's a situation that's been really toxic in your life and you keep ignoring it, or you're not really focused on it. I do see something here about getting over a deceptive energy or situation. It's like you're releasing some sort of pain or trauma that you experienced. I do see for many of you, you are going to have a happy, beautiful relationship. If you're not already in one, you're going to be attracting one. But there's something here that you need to release, Capricorn. It's been very toxic for you. It hasn't really been working out for you. So there's something here about you needing to accept. Like you need to accept something for what it is. 7 of Swords is here. I do see for some of you, you're going to be attracting new love within time. It is going to take time for you to attract this new love. But in the meantime, there's something here you need to realize. I feel like you're going to be going through some sort of like spiritual awakening. There's something here about a spiritual awakening that's happening, that's going to be happening for you. Tell me more about the judgment for Capricorn. Some of you are going to be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you're going to be attracting a Sagittarius to your life. You have the Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Okay. A lot of you have to prepare to maybe release yourself from something here that's been holding you back. I think one of the reasons you've been finding it hard to attract love or have love in your life is because a lot of you are still needing to kind of move to the next level. There's something here about you transforming or changing, maybe from some sort of realization or experience that you go through. I feel like you've been in this place of kind of accepting something here that hasn't been working for you because it brings you stability. And the truth is, if something here is toxic, you need to identify that. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be trying to do. I see you trying to have a new beginning towards something here that already has failed or hasn't worked out. And that's when you're going to have some sort of spiritual realization. Okay. There's a major awakening that's happening in the next 6 months for you. And maybe something here that you thought was good or you thought was great, it may turn out not to be so great for you. Okay. And I feel the reason why that is because you have the Devil here. There's something here about you having or wanting to have a new beginning, but you need to release yourself maybe from something here that's been really toxic in your life. What is this toxic situation that Capricorn is going to be releasing? What are they releasing? There's something here about you releasing maybe someone here from your past, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's something here also about you talking or communicating about how you feel. Okay, so this is going to be really big because this is part of your awakening. A lot of you have been holding your emotions back, and again, that's been creating some sort of stagnation. I see for many of you, there's been on and off between you and a specific love connection because of maybe different points of view or different perspectives. I feel like eventually you and this person are going to be able to get to this point of, you know, disconnecting from this conflict. The conflict is not going to happen forever. I mean, it's just something here that a lot of you are going through, and it's part of a spiritual awakening that you're going to be having. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. There's like a new love that's coming into your life. If you're single, I see this happening after some sort of deceptive experience. Some of you need to release like deception or trauma that you experienced here. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You have the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords. So this new love is going to help you heal. For some of you, I'm getting a reconciliation, okay, where you work things out with this person. They offer love to you. There's a lot of forgiveness here. It could be with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting that you're going to be getting over some sort of third-party situation. There's like a third-party situation that happened between you and a specific person, and you're going to be getting over it. Okay. I'm also getting for some of you, if there was a third party situation and you're married or you're in a commitment, there's something here about being able to overcome this situation because of the amount of love that both you and this person have for one another. You have new love. So some of you are going to be attracting a new love into your life very soon. You have religious factors and you have finances and career. There's something here about your career where in your career, and it's not going to resonate with everyone, but in your career, you don't see eye to eye with someone. And in order for things to be stable and for your finances to really like get to this place of stability and for you to continue to have this, you need to be able to find some sort of compromise, okay, here. This is going to be really important in the next 6 months. And you have the Justice here. So I feel like something here is going to be set right that you've been avoiding or not wanting to do. You're going to be attracting new love and true love. And it says, give your relationship a chance, but you need to love yourself first. You have unrequited love and you also have free yourself. So if you've been holding on to a relationship that's been on and off, a lot of you are going to need to free yourself in order to attract new love. You need to pay attention to the red flags because for many of you in the near future, I see deception. I see deception. So you need to prepare yourself for that. I do see you retreating or spending time more on your own. And some of you are waiting for someone here to reconcile or come back to you. You have let your friends help you. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of situation where you release your ex. You're going to be releasing someone or something because there's been a power struggle and it hasn't really been going anywhere. Okay, so I see you releasing someone here who's been deceptive, and I see new love coming in for you for the next 6 months. And this is true love. But at the same time, you also have to recognize, Capricorn, what needs to change. Okay, something here needs to change. If you're not setting boundaries or you're not really bringing forth some sort of fairness in your life, that could be something that you need to work on. Okay, so I do see a third party here. I see you releasing that person and I see new love coming in, but you also have to accept something here. There's something here that you have to accept, and a lot of you may not want to accept that, but the quicker you accept something and the quicker you release it and say, okay, that needed to happen, the more likely you're going to be able to work on yourself and actually move forward. Okay, so for your career, you have healer. All the experiences that you experience, you can help other people by helping them heal. It says you have the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. Okay, so I'm really strongly getting you're going to be helping. And for me, this energy is spiritual. It's like you go through something that really hurts you, that really caused pain, and you're able to help other people. And the more you start to do that, and the more you start to bring balance and justice into your life, starting from you, it's going to come outward, and it's going to allow you to attract the love that you want moving forward. Okay, so what is it that you are manifesting? What are you manifesting? Okay, you have the elements. Okay, you have the elements. Okay. So the elements here, I'm going to read it for you. It says, the elements of fire, air, earth, water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So a lot of you are going to be attracting or, manifesting protection, protecting yourself. especially if you attracted like negative energy to you or something negative happened here. I feel like you're going to be releasing that. Okay. You're going to be releasing that by, you know, focusing on attracting the protection that you need. And this is going to happen. A lot of you can do certain spells or certain things to, you know, protect yourself. And I feel like that's what you're going to be manifesting. Okay. So I see new love coming in for you. I see you releasing something here that really did affect you on a very deep level. And there's something toxic that you need to release. It could be an addiction you have, or something here that you're really, there's something here you're really focused on that's not healthy, and you need to really ask yourself if this is something that you truly want. Okay. And once you identify that, you're going to be able to completely move forward. All right. So let's move forward to the sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius, if you're just tuning in now, do hit that like button. We're looking at hitting at least, you know, 10,000 likes and 500 comments below. If I'm able to see that and I get that, then I will see that you like the video. So do hit the like button. And if we get enough likes, at least 10,000 likes, then I will consider doing more of these all sign readings. Okay. So Aquarius, next 6 months for you. Next 6 months for you, I feel like there's going to be a major change in your life. I feel like you're going to free yourself from something here that's been holding you back for quite some time. I see you being on your own for a while. I do see maybe new love coming in, or I feel like new love's coming in, but it's going to take time for it to come in because you're still releasing yourself from something. There's something here that you're releasing yourself. I also see a very happy relationship that's coming in for you as well. Some of you are going to be reconciling with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's definitely some sort of new beginning that's happening for you. But I see you freeing yourself. There you are at the bottom of the deck. So what you don't see coming is there's going to be a lot of healing. You're going to be releasing. Remember I was saying you're going to release yourself? There's something here that you're going to finally release yourself from. You have the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So in order for you to completely like attract love and find love and be happy in love, you need to release yourself here from something that really affected you on a very, very deep level. I do see a brand new beginning coming in for you. And I'm also seeing that for many of you, there's going to be an ending. And that's what you're releasing yourself from. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And when you finally release yourself from this person, what I'm seeing here for many of you is there's a new relationship that's coming in. Solid relationship or commitment that's coming in. Tell me more about the Five of Swords for Aquarius. Okay, so you have the Chariot, the Seven of Cups, and the Judgment. A lot of you were in pain because somebody here kept their options open. They treated you like an option, and you started to realize this is not what I want. I want to move forward. So I see you releasing something. I do see somebody here who's been on and off with you is going to come back. That's going to be a test. Okay, because when this person comes back, you may be quick to reconcile with them and have a new beginning, but you also have to recognize why you disconnected in the first place. And I see a conflict coming in, okay? And then you start to set boundaries and you start to realize that you need to love yourself. I feel like you're going to be healing from some sort of relationship and you're going to be starting to manifest a brand new beginning. This connection that really is coming to an end is going to affect you in a very big way, but you're also going to realize that it's time to release it, because the quicker you release this situation, the more likely you're going to be able to find the love that you want. Okay, is what I'm seeing. So let's find out more. Tell me more. I don't know who you're releasing, but there's something here that you haven't wanted to release, but it's like you keep giving someone a second chance, but it doesn't go anywhere. This person doesn't change is what I'm seeing here. You have chemistry. The thing is with you and this person is there's so much chemistry, but there's a lot of control issues, okay? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You have codependency. So this is something that you have to be careful of, because you may become codependent on somebody here who can't really give you the stability that you want. And the only thing that's keeping you and this person together is the chemistry. It's not, you know, and then there's control issues. So this is something that you have to be careful of. Express your love. There's a need for you to express your love in the next 6 months. You have the Passion card and Deception. So for many of you, you're worried that this person's lying. But the thing is that this person's on and off. They're in and out. Why is this person in and out all the time? Tell me more about this person. Why are they always on and off with Aquarius in the next 6 months? Yeah, Knight of Swords. This person doesn't know what they want. You keep going in and out with them, on and off with them. You have the Two of Wands. You need to make a decision about this, because if it's something here where there's always a breakup, there's always an issue between you and this person, there's something here that you need to learn. There's a very big lesson here. What's the lesson here for Aquarius? Why does this keep happening to them? What are you learning here? The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transform, growth, and change of mind. The reason why this keeps happening to you is because there's something here you need to learn. You need to still grow. There's something here that you need to grow from. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Yeah, you're going to be meeting the one. But here's the thing, Aquarius, you have competition, envy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. Some of you are dealing with someone who they do have someone else, and you already know that, but you keep questioning it. I feel like at the beginning, you and this person, everything was great, but you kept questioning them over and over and over and over again. And because you kept questioning them, then they finally just went out and cheated and lied to you. So I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I feel like it did happen, but in the beginning, I feel like because you questioned this person all the time and you were always looking over your shoulder, this person may have just said to you, I'm just gonna go and cheat anyways. I might as well just go and cheat. Like, what's the point? That's what they're thinking, so I might as well go do that. So that's what created the issues. Now, a lot of you have to recognize, okay, in the near future, you're gonna be releasing this person. You're gonna be finally walking away. The reason why you're walking away is because you are interested in finding the one. So it's like you're gonna be starting over here, okay? You have keep an open mind. You deserve love, and this could be the one. So there's something here about you needing to accept something here that hasn't been really working out for you. And once you can do that and release it completely, that's when you're going to make room for maybe attracting a new situation. So let's find out about your finances. We have infinite abundance. Yes. And you have, it has, what does it say here? It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So your divine life purpose may have a lot to do with supporting people, guiding people. There's something here about dreams as well too. You may be somebody who interprets dreams, and that may be something that you want to do. So there's something here about spirituality and maybe being open to starting a business with spirituality, or focusing on a business that you already have with spirituality. Okay, you are manifesting water. Okay, you have the symbol of water, and it says work with the elements of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So if you're trying to attract something in your life, the way in which you can do that is through water, manifestation through water. So I highly recommend looking online on how you can manifest more through water, the water element, okay? So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. We're gonna move on to the next sign. Okay, so Pisces, last but not least. So Pisces, if you're just tuning in, do hit that like button. The like button really helps me to identify if you actually like these readings. And if you like them, we're looking for at least 10,000 likes on the like section. And if you hit the like button, then you're contributing to the possibility of me doing more of these readings, okay? Also comment below. We're looking for at least 500 comments below. If we get enough comments and likes on the video, then I will be doing more of these readings for you, okay? So what are you attracting in the next 6 months? What are you attracting in the next 6 months? Pisces. I feel like Pisces, you're gonna, first of all, you had a really bad ending. You had a really bad experience with someone from your past. I do feel like this situation almost broke you. It really affected you, or there's something here about a lot of sadness, but there's something here about you focusing on yourself, focusing on elevating yourself. I do feel like you're going to meet a soulmate if you're open to it. Okay. A soulmate may come in for you in the next 6 months. And this is spirit, this is spirit releasing you from something. There's something here that you need to release yourself from. Okay. Yeah, there was a breakup in the past. You have the Tower moment, major breakup. Separation happened, but this is about you moving forward. Some of you don't even want new love. You're like, I don't care about new love right now. That's not my interest, but that's where it starts, right? It starts in this place of, oh, I had a bad experience. I hate love. I don't want love. Love sucks. And then boom, that's when it comes in for you. Yeah, there's a lot of closed off energy from you. It's like you're not even interested in love. Yeah, see, Four of Pentacles, you're still holding on to something. So in the next 6 months, you're still holding on to some sort of pain. I do see you slowly getting over it, but this breakup really affected you on a very deep level. I'm also getting for many of you, there's something here about this person abandoning you or leaving you. I do feel some of you were experiencing deception as well too in the recent past, but the next 6 months has a lot to do with you healing. It has a lot to do with you working on yourself. I don't feel like you're taking action towards new love. I think you're just focusing on your career, your finances, your money here, because this situation, whatever this situation was, it really, really affected you, like on a deep level. You may not admit that, but it really affected you on a deep level. Tell me more about the Tower here in the recent past for Pisces. Three cards came out, just like that. You have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. I feel like somebody in this relationship, either you or this person, was very controlling. Somebody here wanted something very specific, and you may have been like, no, I don't want to do that, or this is, you know, there's something here that led to some sort of breakup here. But what I'm also seeing is that this breakup is really going to prepare you to go into the spiritual. There's something here about spirituality and moving into spirituality. There's also something here about a new beginning that's happening for you. Tell me more about this new beginning in the next 6 months for Pisces. You're going to be, remember how I was saying you're going to be attracting new love? Well, new love is going to come in, but I feel like you're going to be disconnected. It's like it comes in, but you're not interested in it. And it could be because of something here that happened in the past that recently ended. So you're kind of like rejecting it here. Four of Cups, you're kind of rejecting it. And there's a need for you to set something right here within yourself. Maybe accept something for what it truly is. I do feel, again, you're going to be moving into a new direction, but you have to be careful in the next 6 months, Pisces, because I feel like once you decide to move into this new direction, a lot of you may hold yourself back from moving into this new direction because of something here that happened in the past. And this is where your spiritual, new beginning happens. Okay. So you start to tap into yourself. You start to tap into maybe doing yoga, releasing the negative energy, finally putting an end to this negative cycle. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. There's tons of opportunities coming in, but because you're still holding on to this pain, you have to, in the next 6 months, what Spirit is telling me is you have to prepare to release this pain, and it's going to be a process for you. It's going to be a process for you, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do in order to heal this situation. I do feel like you're going to be working on your career. I do see you, you know, being with like-minded people, being around like-minded people, but you're still getting over something here in the past. What does Pisces have to heal in the next 6 months? What does Pisces need to heal in the next 6 months? Cassette, okay? Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this is what you need to release. You need to release this, okay? That's what's holding you back. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So all of these things are things that you need to heal, okay? Karmic relationship, you were in a karmic relationship. So there's something here that you need to learn from this. Fleeting, triggering, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So I feel like in the next 6 months, you're gonna be loving yourself, and look what it leads to, abundance. Keep a positive mindset, Pisces. And it says, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. You need to ask yourself, what am I truly grateful for? What am I truly grateful for? A lot of you have to recognize that this karmic relationship that you were in was meant to teach you something. It's meant to empower you, which means going within and releasing and saying, you know what, I accept this. I accept that this happened to me. Not holding on to this grudge or hatred of the breakup that happened, because this is meant to empower you. It's meant to, you know, connect you with people, the community, help you with a brand new beginning. So you have reconciliation. A lot of you may want to reconcile with this person because you are in separation, and there may be an opportunity to do that. You need to forgive and heal though from this situation is what you're being called to do. You have reconciliation again. So I do see a reconciliation happening if you're able to stay optimistic about this situation. But I also see that for many of you, there is going to be an opportunity for new love. Okay, so you need to retreat. You need to focus on yourself. That's what you're being called to do at this time, okay? Tell me more about, I want to find out more about the opportunity. There's an opportunity that's coming in that you need to be like prepared for in the next 6 months. There's definitely new love, but if you're still holding on to the idea of reconciling with someone in the past, that may be something that halts you from moving forward in new love. Wow, this opportunity that's coming in could have a lot to do with your job. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, so there's something here telling me that you need to improve your job. There's something here about your job that you need to start focusing on to improve it. So while you're going through this pain, this trauma, this past experience that didn't really work out for you, there's a need for you to shift your focus on your career, improving yourself, making yourself feel better. And the more you do that over time, I see something beautiful, like recognition, success coming in for you when it comes to your job. So how can you improve your career, your job, or what are some of the things that you can focus on to improve your finances? Let's see. We have speaker. You need to speak. You need to speak more, okay? It says your life purpose involves, skills of oration. So you should be speaking more, speaking about your experiences. Like, you shouldn't stay silent is what it's saying. This is something where you need to speak about your experiences, because the more you speak about your experiences, not only is it going to be healing for you, but it's actually going to allow you to help other people. And that's, what you're being called to do at this time, okay? So what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting, Pisces? Okay, you have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. So yeah, that's something that I did see. You have the wishes come true. So you're going to be achieving success. So the reason why this breakup happened was for you to start focusing on you, your career, your life purpose, your stance in the community, in life in general. So by you doing that, it's going to be a very healing process for you, and it's going to allow you to attract the love that you truly need, okay? So this is what I have for you, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. I am going to be going into the extended reading, where I'm going to be looking at you and your person, how they feel, the actions they're likely to take towards you, as well as I'm probably going to do ask a question, get an answer in the extended. So you'll have a chance to ask your 3 questions on the video to see if they're a yes or a no for you. I'm going to also be looking at the potential outcome between you and this person, and if they had something to say to you and you had something to say to them, what would you both say to one another? So of course, I'm thanking you all. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. If you like this reading and you want more of these predictive readings for all signs, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment below. I'm looking for at least 10,000 likes, okay? So if we all get up to 10,000 likes, then I'm going to be considering doing more of these all sign readings. And I also want to see 500 comments below, okay? So I'm looking for the comments. I'm going to be reading the comments. I'm going to be checking out the likes, and I'm going to see you in the extended reading, okay? So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you everyone for celebrating our reach of 500,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you on the next one.